Thursday night. Lights are off. Let the crew assemble. Know what time it is. Mike D. Hooray! Yo, it's a Thursday vibe. Time to plug in the crew. Holly and the bros, yeah, we're coming through. Sweet but spunky, that's Holly on the rise. Sharp wit, quick flips, fire spark in her eyes. Josh got the wisdom like a preacher on the mic. Dropping knowledge bombs, keeping everything tight. Caleb's the giant, gentle hand, steady flow. Big heart, calm voice, always ready to go.
You are the wild card, so enter the stream. We are spinning stories that makes your brain dream. Holly and the bros, we're taking over the show. On YouTube and X, every Thursday we flow. Talking sports, politics, wrestling, crypto, 2-3. Best friends, bringing real talk to you. Holly and the bros, yeah, we're rising high. Tune in, turn up, let the good times fly. From the sweet to the spunky, from the wise to the bold. This podcast fire, every story told.
Holly's got that spark like a firecracker pop. Sweet smile with a bite, never gonna stop. Josh breaks it down like a scholar in the zone. Every word he drops feels like a cornerstone. Caleb's giant presence, calm as ocean tide. Gentle giant's wisdom, always on your side. We always dive deep where shadows play. Pulling out the secrets that you never saw today.
It's more than just talk, it's a family vibe. Three voices united on this Thursday ride. From crypto highs to wrestling rings, politics and sports and all the wild things. They laugh, they keep it so real. Holly and the bros, that's the deal. Holly and the bros, we're taking over the show. On YouTube and X, every Thursday we flow. Talking sports, politics, wrestling, crypto, 2-3. Best friends, bringing real talking. Holly and the bros, yeah, we're rising high. Tune in, turn up, let the good times fly. From the sweet to the spunky, from the wise to the bold. This podcast fire, every story told. So get ready to listen, to laugh and to learn. Every Thursday's a chance for the tables to turn. Holly's fire ignites, Josh's wisdom guides.
King's calm steadies, our light never hide. From crypto coins flipping to the wrestling ring store. From politics battles to the sports fan score. They cover it all with style and flair. Holly and the pros, nothing else compares.
So hit that subscribe, don't miss a beat. Holly and the bros, bring the heat. On YouTube and X, every Thursday night. Tune in, join in for the freshest insight.
Three friends, one crew, one podcast flow. This is Holly and the Bros on the mic. Let's go!
Five, four, three, two, one.
We're back
And unmuted.
and unmuted. I pushed all the right buttons. 3-week hiatus,
Straight up.
and I still got all the buttons pushed. I don't know. 149,
where do?
episode 149.
Holy crap.
Is 150 a milestone?
Sure.
But is it really?
I don't know.
I don't,
Or is it like 200? I don't know.
I don't know.
100 was, right? Well, regardless, you guys aren't getting a video at 150, so
Aw.
it is what it is.
Boo!
Boo, Josh. You
Boo.
suck.
Boo.
Quick funny thing that I saw right before we came on here.
Hmm.
Grand Theft Auto 6 has been delayed until November 19th, 2026.
Oh, wow.
So if you don't know, this has been a thing that's been going on for a long time that keeps getting delayed and delayed and delayed.
Mm.
Poly Market, one of my new favorite things on the internet, now has odds that Jesus is going to come back before Grand Theft Auto 6 gets released. And right now the odds are 50-50.
Really?
Everyone should be putting money on that, because if you bet for Grand Theft Auto,
Mm.
you're either going to win or the world's going to be over. You can't lose. right?
Well,
Um,
true.
yeah. I guess.
So, and it's 50-50. It means if you bet a dollar, you win 50 cents, I guess, or it's even money. I don't remember how it works. I'm not a big online gambler guy, so I just thought it was funny. So
I'm not
Uh,
sure what this poly market is.
It's-
I've heard of people. I didn't know it was called poly market, but I've heard of people betting
well,
that
I hope it is.
coming back like within a year.
Let me
Um,
see. Let me make sure that I got this right.
I don't know what it's called. I just have seen people talking kind of about betting on weird things like Jesus coming back.
Yeah.
And
It's
it was
just-
like a 1% chance. I don't know. It was kind of crazy when like I was reading about it, but
No, I can't find anything that has anything to do with it. Yeah, poly market. That's what it's called.
Oh,
So, yeah, I don't. It's a basically a deal. I think you bet a dollar, and then you could bet yes on something. But if yes is the most popular thing, you might win 20 cents, and if you bet no, you might win 80 cents. But
Wow.
it's all based on odds. So I don't know, and the even Robinhood is getting into that where you can. I saw that for the World Series, I think,
the
where I
election
could.
too.
Yeah, the elections and things like that. But poly markets seems to almost predict the future. Like their odds seem to be spot on with a lot of things, which is super weird because I don't understand it. But they also make a lot of money.
Yeah.
So I saw some numbers from that. I don't remember exactly what they were, but I was like, wow. So,
interesting.
anyways, I just thought it was funny.
That's hilarious.
I can still remember playing the first Grand Theft Auto when everything was like pixelated and it was like little square Hot Wheel cars running around a map and there was no real good graphics and it was kind of cheesy but fun. And now it's like a whole online immersive world and you can do anything in it.
Like anything. You
Like-
can get a prostitute.
Yeah, you can do
Wow.
anything.
Man, I remember the last time I played it. I mean, this was forever ago. I feel like it was at the point where you can get a prostitute and take her in the car, and the car bounces up and down.
Really?
Yeah,
Mm,
I've
I
never
don't.
played it.
yeah, it was kind of crazy.
I just remember the last time I played it, you could just steal people's cars and then they would get mad and then you would like leave them or beat them up or execute them or whatever you wanted to do to them. Like,
Huh.
so,
know.
but what I heard now is the new one has like a casino. So you can go in there and play slot machines or you can play cards. You can do this or that. I don't know what else it has. It has a lot, but I've seen screenshots of it and it looks pretty awesome. But apparently GTA 5 has been out for a while now and people have been waiting on 6.
Yeah, why would it be another year?
Yeah,
I think from what I've seen, my guess is it has to do with graphics because this thing is crazy. Like, I'm not going to say it looks like real life, but I would guess it's as pretty close to real life as what video games look like.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's pretty cool. So I should have uploaded a picture and I completely forgot to. How was your guys' Halloween?
it was good. It was a lot of fun.
Was it a lot of fun?
Mhm.
Did you dress up?
Did I?
Yeah,
No.
I didn't either. Caleb and I had a bonfire with some friends.
Yeah.
Ollie dressed
Yeah.
up like a vampire. I
I
think
was
she.
vampire. Mhm.
Did you go to work dressed up?
No. So they had a thing, but I didn't participate.
Gotcha.
I was just with friends. We were vampires, and it was fun. Like it was a good time.
Vampire friends. Yeah.
So your vampire picture actually exposed me to something that I had not seen yet, and that was when people like turn photos into videos.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Was that from Grok? I guess was that
I think Rudy. Yeah, I think it was from Grok. I'm actually not even sure.
it was pretty good.
It looked freaking real. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't do that video.
I didn't take a video.
Yeah, but then like there was some body parts of hers that were amazing that weren't mine. So
Don't
I
Tell
was,
anybody that, Holly. Shh. Those are secrets. Those are secrets.
secrets, dang it. Yeah, but it was. It looked real. Like it actually looked legit.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool. It made me want to do that, but then I didn't have any cool pictures to try it out with, so I didn't. I just
I
thought,
still
all
haven't
right,
tried that.
no. So here, I live in a small community. For those people that don't know, I don't know how many people live in this town, Caleb. 800,
400, 800.
1,200, I don't know, 1,000 people. Let's call it 1,000 people.
Mhm.
So I think it was Friday morning, maybe Halloween morning, maybe the day before, maybe Thursday morning. It doesn't really matter. I am doing something outside and I'm like, what is that in my yard? And so I get closer and there are, and I only know the exact number because my wife got them out of the yard. There were 41 plastic forks stuck in the ground with the tines up. And I was like, okay. And then I sent a picture of it to my wife and she said, we got forked. And I was like, is that a thing? Like, I don't know.
Is it a thing?
So, well, we have neighbors that we know that are about 2 houses down across the street, and they've got kids that are like 15 and 17. I don't know,
Mhm.
roughly. So we assumed it was them. So we cornered them and
Threaten their life.
roughed them up a little bit,
Oh my goodness.
and then realized it wasn't them.
Who was it?
It was our daughter. Out of the
Oh, it
blue.
was?
Yeah, out of the blue, she stopped by and forked our yard. And she said, and listen, for real life, guys, we weren't mad. We thought it was funny. We were just trying to figure out who did it. But she said that she didn't want to put any more than that in there because she thought we'd get really mad at her. So she doesn't watch this, by the way. So my wife's planned revenge is to take a box of tricks and throw the cereal out in her yard.
You guys want tons of birds?
No, so, well, it's not at our house,
Oh my god.
What's their dog?
but supposedly when it rains, like you do it before it rains, and then they swell up really big. I don't know how big, like
Oh.
maybe golf ball size. I don't know.
Mm.
But that's what I said, Caleb. I said, well, she has a dog, and are you trying to elevate this to where somebody
Yeah.
that's 30 years younger than us is going to start breaking us back? Like, we're going to lose this war.
You're gonna
We have
lose the war.
aged out of this war, so. Yeah,
Mhm.
I don't know. It was just funny, but that was really our Halloween highlight. Besides the bonfire, it was a nice night, but we didn't dress up. We were wussies. Actually, I think the last time I dressed up was for the podcast.
Podcast, yeah.
So
Oh my gosh.
two Halloweens ago, maybe. I don't remember how long ago that was. 3.
2 or
Three.
3. 3,
It
yeah.
was 3. Mhm. Crazy how time flies, right?
Oh, yeah.
That does
Yeah.
not seem like that long ago, does it?
No. And it's kind of funny because I've been like recently, within the last few months, I've honestly felt like, where is the time going? Because
Mhm.
I feel like things that I did a couple weeks ago just happened yesterday. And I'm like, it happened last week. They're like, Holly, that was 3 weeks ago. I'm like, what? And then I'm like, what did I do in between? What the heck? It's like time is getting away from me and I don't like it. And then today I went out to lunch with some of my coworkers and stuff, and I was telling them the same thing. And they were like, the older you get, the more time goes faster. And I'm like, why is it just hitting me right now? I mean, I'm not even kidding. Within the last few months, and I just thought, oh, it's because I'm busy, like so busy with work. But it's overall, it's not just time is flying with work. It's my life seems like it's flying by so fast.
It does, yeah.
And
Yep.
I need to slow down.
Push
I don't-
pause.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
for please something, because there's days I don't even know what day it is. I'm like, oh, Wednesday, and come to find out it's like Monday.
Wait, what?
So, how long ago was it that my wife and I visited you guys? It
3
was
weeks?
5 weeks,
Oh my gosh.
right? It was the last
Like
week
that, 5 or
of
6 weeks.
Yeah,
September.
it must have been 5 or 6 weeks.
So
but it
1, 2,
doesn't
3,
feel like
4.
The month of October.
Oh yeah,
flew
okay,
by.
my bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's been
Mhm.
actually 6 weeks today.
Yeah. It does not feel like 6 weeks ago. It
So
feels
it-
like anything 3 at the most.
So what's weird about it is it doesn't feel like it's been that long in some aspects. In other aspects, it feels like
Yeah.
it was 6 or 8 months or a year ago. It's weird.
Yeah.
My parents always told us, when you get older,
Yeah.
time is going to speed up. It's not literally speeding up, but the way we process it or something seems like it's
It's
different.
horrible.
And it
I don't
is.
I don't like it.
I like it when winter goes away fast, but besides that, I don't like it.
Mm,
The rest of it goes by way too fast. So,
winter
but
is
speaking of time, daylight savings time, we just observed it.
Yeah.
And Holly, you don't do daylight savings time.
no, you guys really screw me up.
So you called and said, guys, I'm going to be 15 minutes late.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, we just had daylight savings time. So I think you're good. And then we had took 20 minutes to figure out what time it was. And
Yeah.
so you probably shouldn't be late to the podcast for the next 6 months, right?
No. And here I was like, okay, so there was a wreck and it was a whole thing. Like I was speeding, cussing at people, like, what is happening?
What?
Not
It was
again.
so late. And then Josh was like, well, what do you mean? It's 4:00 over here already. I'm like,
Yeah.
what? Yeah.
I had not thought
About
about it
Yeah.
until you texted today. And it was like, oh, yeah, then the wintertime, we're only an hour apart, not 2 hours apart. My question is when is the rest of the world going to get done with daylight savings time? Like,
I don't know.
tired of it.
I am so tired of it. They
Because what
need
time?
time and keep it there. That's it. That's just stop it.
It'd be
So
easier.
what time does it get dark here now, Caleb? Like 5:30?
5:30-ish. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
here and it's like the sun is going down. It'll be completely dark by 6.
Yeah. And that's kind of where we were a week ago. Now I have to turn my outside lights on an hour earlier. And they basically, I think I have kicked on at 5:15. It's just weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
I don't
a
know.
fan.
I'm tired of it.
Yeah,
Other
I'm-
news.
Mm.
What about the government shutdown? Are you guys affected by that yet?
Personally, I'm not. Our state has been just with this, the SNAP benefits. And then like as of tomorrow, I think there's going to be a whole lot of canceled flights because TSA is not going to work for free, which honestly, would you?
No, nobody's going to work for free.
Yeah.
No.
No,
Do
but
you-
the weird thing is they're making them. Like they're
So-
trying to force people to work, some of them, to actually still work without pay. But it makes me think, are they actually getting paid?
Yeah, I don't know.
Really,
Because how
be
can you
back pay
force?
type of thing? They get paid at some point, or
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But no one's going to work for free. I mean, you might work a day for free if if the accounting system software got messed up and you're like, okay, I get it. I'll get paid tomorrow, whatever. And your boss buys you lunch because of it. But nobody's going to work for a month for free.
No.
I mean, you're going to start finding another job so you can make sure that you do get paid. Right. So I don't know.
I just kind of like, I don't know. For some reason, something is telling me that they're actually still getting paid. And this is all like a facade.
Meg
But-
says they get back paid. So
I wouldn't doubt it. But
Yeah.
I honestly just don't think that they're not getting paid. But that's just me. And that's pure speculation. So
Yeah.
I
And I
actually-
think,
well, in the government that I know, I should ask them.
well, and I know that essential services,
But
some of those still get paid. If you're considered essential service.
mhm.
Apparently, at some point, air traffic controllers and TSA are not essential services. I don't know. At least TSC. I don't know if air traffic controllers are a government thing or not. I should have looked that up. But what about,
Hmm.
like, is it time that we start privatizing some of these things? Like, should TSA be a government entity? I've always wondered that. Not just, I mean,
Yeah.
I felt like it started that way because they were rolling it out really fast after 9/11, right? But I always thought it would go
Hmm.
private at some point, and it hasn't. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't either. But I will say, if it screws up you getting to Missouri in December, we're gonna have to do something about it.
with the road trip.
We'll have to call Holly and the Bros March on Washington. Of course,
Yeah.
I guess we'll have to drive because we can't fly there.
I just am really surprised that because this is the longest in history. Because I did see that today,
Mhm.
that this is the longest shutdown in history. What really understand what the problem is. Can somebody explain that to me? Why are we shut down? Why are they shut down? Why? I don't
So
get it.
I can tell you what they say it is, but I don't know that I believe it. I think it's just a power play.
Just
I
for
don't know which
control.
sides. Yeah, I think it's for control. I don't know which
Yeah.
side is at fault. If both sides, my guess is both sides are at fault. It's
Mhm.
another way to divide people and be
I mean,
keep people mad at each other.
Yeah.
mhm.
But I
Well,
don't.
I had heard that Arizona, because we have somebody in Arizona that has to be sworn in, but can't because of the shutdown. And they're saying that this person would be the deciding vote on the Epstein files.
Really?
hmm That's what I mean. All of our news is constantly saying that. And so it's, yeah, I think it's I don't know, the Democrat side that is refusing. Like they're wanting.
Well, that's what everyone claims,
Well,
and
I don't
but then,
know. Like,
yeah, but then you hear the other side say, "Well, no, the Republicans are shutting it down." Well, it all boils down to the biggest issue is that the government works for us, and they've forgotten that a long time ago, and they are working for themselves, and they are lining their own pockets, and they don't care about us. I really don't think we hate our government enough. I really don't. Like they have quit caring for us a long time ago and putting our interests ahead of special interest groups or their interests a long time ago. I don't think we get a shred. I think we get a shred of the truth. I don't think we ever are going to be in the know about anything. Like, our election's rigged. I don't know, but somebody knows, right?
well,
Somebody knows if it is or not,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
yeah. I mean, here's
Um,
the thing is like when both sides are saying the same thing, there's some truth in there somewhere. Now, what side is doing the cheating? I don't know. Probably both.
I think you got two sides, and I think they're like this,
I
but
think
they
they are
want to
too.
pretend that they're not.
Yes, I feel like
For
they are
me,
too.
what finally like raised the curtain on that
Mhm.
was Trump's presidency. Because I always thought if there was a guy that was in office that couldn't be bought, it would be him, right?
Oh, 100%. That's what I thought for sure.
But how many promises has he backtracked on? Right?
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, I voted for the dude.
Yeah.
But he hasn't done hardly anything that I thought he was going to do. And some of the ways that he has done things, I'm like, is that the best like diplomatic way to do things? Like I don't know. But
I don't know either.
it's been bad for a long time. I think though with social media and our news outlets and cameras everywhere and this and that, we're just getting to see a little bit. The veil's being drawn back a little bit more. We're able to see behind that curtain a little bit, but
Well,
I just don't trust them.
so because of social media, we've never had a president that has been this voice and active on social media. Like
Mhm.
we know everything he's doing because of social media. Is it the best thing? Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, put the phone away. Like, don't go. But
Yeah, I'm with you.
good that we know some
Yeah.
of the things, you know. So I don't know. It's kind of
And
like
it's
a
not
double-edged sword.
it's not just him though either. It's the people that are like in different seats in the government that are putting videos out and
Well,
texting and
now, but before,
yeah.
it was
Oh yeah,
like,
no.
we didn't
Yeah, I'm
have
with you.
all of this. We didn't have to worry about, you know, what was said on social media from our government. And now it's like widespread. They're all fighting each other.
Mhm.
And it's like ridiculous.
What is hilarious about it though, especially what I've noticed on X, and I try not to click on too many of the posts because I don't want my
You're-
algorithm to get completely screwed up.
Same.
But all of like say Donald Trump's posts are normally a bunch of Democrats that tell him how stupid he is.
Yeah.
And like Gavin Newsom's posts, most of the comments on that are
Yeah.
Republicans telling him how stupid he is. Like
Mhm.
no
That's true.
one's supporters are showing up to stick up. It's all just negative all the time. And
Right.
it's, I mean, literally it's entertainment too, at some level for me. It makes me laugh and I think it's funny. But also I don't, there may come a time and maybe we see this with New York. That was the next thing I was going to bring up was they have a new mayor. I don't know what the politics are going to bring. Maybe there will be a time where our decisions actually do matter. I don't know much about the man. but I don't think anybody is like, it seems like most people are on one side of the fence or the other when it comes to him. Like, should he be the mayor or should he not be the mayor? And people are very passionate about both of them.
Okay, so I don't mean this in any, it does not matter to me at all. But is this the mayor that's Muslim?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And people are saying it's been
yesterday, like about the whole thing. Yeah.
So it was like people have been saying like 25 years, you know, never
And
forget. Yeah.
And he's millennial. Yeah.
Well, and they said, but you know, since 9/11 it's been 25 years, and you know, everybody has said we'll never forget, and they're like, and it said like New York forgot. And then people come out and say, well, he was 10 years old. Well, I agree, but there's a lot of things that aren't fair, right? Like one of the retorts I saw to it, I was like, although it was kind of like smack, it was like super clever and smart. He was 10 years old. The person himself maybe didn't have anything to do with 9/11, right? He was 10. Right. But the same way kind of goes for what this guy said was, I didn't have anything to do with slavery, right? I wasn't even born yet. So at one level, we just need to be playing by the same rules, right? But I would say from what I've read about him and the Islamic part of it is, I don't think people are upset the fact that like they don't blame him for 9/11, but they blame the Islamic religion behind it, and he practices Islam. So what's that?
I feel like you can't do that.
Well, it depends on what the truth of it is. If every plane that was hijacked was an Islamic extremist, then yeah, at some level you can blame that. But what if it wasn't? What if it was just controlled demolitions? Like,
but is he an extremist?
Well, he practices Islam.
Like, I have a hard time, and this is with anything. You can blame. I feel like I don't know how to explain it, but you can't blame the person that wasn't involved. Like that would just be like saying,
agreed.
We're blaming you for something that happened years and years and years ago, and you had nothing to do with it, or you didn't stand for it, but we're going to blame for you anyway. Like, how do we know that he obviously can't be A-okay about what happened 25 years ago? There's no way we would vote him into that position. If he came out and said, "Oh, I agree with it. I'm glad they did that." No,
I think the main reason he got voted in is because he has very strong socialist views. Like he wants to tax the rich, and he wants to.
So I heard also, and I don't know how true this is because again, it's from the internet, and you can't always believe everything on the internet. But is he trying to say free food for everybody?
So that was the claims, and then he's already said, "No, I didn't mean free. I meant cheaper." So I didn't follow his campaign.
Yeah,
I don't live anywhere close to New York. I got a life of my own, but that's one of the things that I did see yesterday is that they said that people claim he did say that he was going to have free city-run grocery stores. That's actually been
all the people who were friends with Epstein then that did all the bad things. Should we fault them for? So I mean, you would have to fault Trump, right? Because I'm reading.
Okay, you're going to have to preface that with what you're reading because you're just lost.
Okay. He hangs out with people who do or did plan attacks on the U.S. and Israel. So did Trump. Not necessarily attacks, but attacks on women and children.
Well, yeah, and if we're going to play both sides.
You can't do this. Like, I have a hard time with this one because I don't know. I don't know anything about him, but maybe.
Well, and if we're talking in generic terms too, I mean, Trump just received like a jet from I can't remember what Islamic State it was now that gave him stuff, and he's friends with that. I get with that. I will say though that at some level we are who we hang out with, like all of us, right? Whether it's right or wrong, or the perception is that we are who we hang out with.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's always true, right? Because you may catch me at a restaurant sitting next to a table with people that I knew in high school, and we're catching up and we're hanging out. Somebody's like, I can't believe Josh is hanging out with that dude. Well, I'm catching up with him. Like I haven't seen him in 30 years, you know? So, but I do understand the comparisons of that sort of thing. But I still think, though, that yes, at some level, there should be some sort of discernment made on both sides of the aisle. Like you said, well, should Trump be thought of because of who he hung out with, the Epsteins and all this? Yes, he should be, right?
Yes.
So I don't really care if they're Republicans or Democrats. I really don't. And like I said, I really believe they're all for themselves anyways. They don't care about us. But even beyond that, you can only hide who your true person, your true self is for so long. And eventually you just can't. It would be exhausting, right? I mean, we've been doing this podcast for, well, this is episode 149. So 149 hours at least of live, at least, because some of them were really long, of live podcasts. If we were putting on characters of who we would have screwed that up a long time ago.
A long time ago.
Because it would have been, it would have been exhausting for one, but I'm not that smart to pretend to be somebody I'm not for 150 hours.
Right.
Right. So eventually all of us, our true selves are going to come out on who we are when it comes to anything like that. So yeah, at some level, I think right or wrong, we are all judged for who we hang out with, who we talk to, past actions. But I don't, it's a tough one.
It is such a tough one because I am for myself. I've always hated that you are the company you keep. I understand what people are saying, but that's not fair to label an individual, because to me, I'm an individual. And just because somebody did something bad in their past or even the present that I'm not even aware of, because if it's something that bad, I'm not going to be around that person. You know what I mean? But just because they do it doesn't mean I do. And if anything, I would like to set a good example for that person and try to help them become a better person rather than just not have anything to do with them. You know what I mean? Like there's some people who can actually change. And so why can't I help with that change?
But it goes both ways. Right?
Yeah, it does. Like, I mean, it absolutely does.
Well, you can be elevated by the people that you hang out with.
Yeah.
And not just brought down by the people that you hang out with. I think you can be elevated by people too. So, I mean, is it fair? I don't know. Is it reality? Somewhat. It's definitely perception. Yeah. And some people perceive it to be different than others do. But here's how we're going to find out. Give it time.
Yeah, that's all we have, right?
It's New York's either going to burn to the ground or it may thrive. You know what I mean? Like odds are it's going to be pretty much the same as it is now. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
There's no happy medium.
Maybe.
I don't think he'll be there long
Not
enough.
on Twitter, there's not.
Yeah.
Or on X, there's no happy medium. Like everyone is either like, the whole city's going to burn, or, oh, it's going to be awesome, blah, blah, blah. But we'll find out.
Yeah.
The great thing about the United States being divided up by 50 states is that we can always leave one state and go to another state if it's too bad, right?
It's true.
This is why I don't think there should be a Department of Education at the federal government level.
No, it should be at state level.
It should be a state level thing. Because if your education system in Missouri, where I live, is horrible, I have the opportunity, and I know not all states are like this, but Missouri is bordered by 8 other states. So I could move and still, I could move to Kansas, where I live, fairly easily and still hang out with all the same people I hang out with. But if when the federal government starts running everything, you can't get away.
Yeah.
And that's what you see a lot in like Europe and stuff like that, because they can't get away. Plus they don't have near the land that we do. And so it's kind of, I don't know. It's a hard thing to do. I think government overreach, especially at the federal level, is way too far. And we lose a lot of our choices when they start mandating things. If states mandate things, it's more personalized too, right? Because it's this smaller piece of land, smaller group of people. They, at some level, care a little bit more about those people.
Yeah.
Because just by default, they live with some of those people. They're not hiding in Washington, D.C. So I don't know. I don't mean to ramble. I just something that people are losing their minds over, but something that we have no control over except through voting. So if we want to change it, vote and hope it's not rigged.
Yeah.
Happy
Good
thoughts.
And what's the craziest thing to me is if you look at the people who are like against whatever, this New York thing, or hey, that is my tea. He is trying to drink my tea.
Is it
Phoenix.
Sam?
No,
Oh,
it's Phoenix.
Phoenix. Phoenix wouldn't be my friend when I visited. Sam would, though.
No, he didn't. But I just feel like the people who are complaining don't even live in that state. Like, what business is it yours? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me.
I would say that there's probably a lot of that going on too. I don't know. I think social media has some really good qualities to it, obviously, but man, it brings out a lot of bad out of people. And I don't know how you fix that. I really don't. Stay off of it.
Well, yeah. I mean, some things I've been seeing just in general. The people that I guess I didn't expect to like be an asshole have been like way assholey, and I'm like, ouch. True colors are really showing that this is holy crap. Like,
you haven't been reading.
I know I'm not. I rarely come on social media anymore just because I'm busy. Like, I don't have the time. But when I do, I'm like, thank goodness I'm busy that I don't have the time to see this, because it's disgusting. Like, some of the things and some of the people really have shocked me lately with the things that they're saying online.
So should I apologize now for my football trolling tech?
Are you trolling still? Because
sometimes I know, that's why I do it.
I know.
But speaking of football, it's hard to troll when your team sucks. And my team hasn't sucked for a long time. And they're 5-4. And I still think they're going to make the playoffs. If they don't beat the Broncos, talking about the Chiefs, if they don't beat the Broncos Sunday, they're not going to win the division, which would be the first time in 10 years they haven't won the division. So that'll be different. But it is hilarious to me how people are losing their minds over the fact that the Chiefs are 5-4. When I spent 40 years rooting for a football team that couldn't make it to the playoffs half the time. And if they did, you were pretty sure they're going to get their butts kicked in the first round. You were just happy to make it to the dance. Never, I mean, we sniffed the AFC title game in 93. Never sniffed it again until, I don't know, 8 years ago, whenever it was when Mahomes was his second year and we lost in overtime to New England. At the point of that, I was even like, we finally made it back to the AFC championship game. Yeah. Now people are losing their minds because we're not undefeated and we're not going to win the division for the 10th straight year or whatever. And we may not make it to the AFC title game. Whoa. Like, okay, how spoiled are we in Kansas City?
Yeah, you guys are. You guys are.
Oh, for the first time in, I forget what it actually is, 7-8 years, whatever. It's been a long stretch. We're not going to we may not make it to the AFC title game. We might not be in the Super Bowl for the 4th straight time.
Right?
Oh no. Like, enjoy it for what it is. It's insane. Like, I can't understand. So I've actually started trolling some of my own fan base of Kansas City because they're so ridiculous with their takes. I'm just like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, how are we thinking about this? Like, Brett Veach, our GM, needs to be fired. Yeah, let's fire the guy that got us to that led it. I mean, he didn't play, obviously, but led the team to an AFC title.
Yeah.
What was it? 5 out of the last 7 years, I think is what it was. We missed Super Bowl twice. Like, come on, people. Let's fire Andy Reid because his offense sucks. Okay. It's just ridiculous at this point. So, but Miss LA Rams fan, your team actually is one of the top contenders for the Super Bowl this year.
You know what, though? We look good.
Like, they look
good.
You guys make it look simple. The Chiefs make everything look difficult.
Hard, yeah.
You know what? That is so true. They really, I mean, there are some games, granted, we lost against the 49ers third string.
I know.
That was embarrassing. I'm hoping that was like their little kick in the ass to get it going, because that was embarrassing. I was so disappointed about that. But then after that, they've just been playing kind of beautifully. Like Stafford throws, Puka
Is he
has
hurt?
so not well. Yes, kind of.
Injured?
Mhm. He
Okay.
got hurt last game and went in, and I'm pretty sure got a cortisone shot and came back out. But
Uh,
I don't know. I'm
Doped him up.
nervous. I do, yeah, I'm nervous because Puka is so good. And okay, and Adams, that was the best pickup they could have gotten. He is good, and he
Yeah.
plays really well. Him and Stafford together are great. So yeah, I'm excited for this year because I really think that we not only can win our division, we're definitely going to go into playoffs. I think we might make it pretty far.
So do you think it might be a Rams Chiefs Super Bowl?
Holy shit, that would be amazing.
Because I actually saw somebody predict that today, as a matter of fact.
That would be kind of crazy.
He said people are going to.
Amazing, but I'm not sure. And no offense, but I'm not sure the Chiefs can do it.
No, I agree. That's what he said. He goes, people are going to think I'm insane for saying this, but he goes, I still think the Chiefs are going to make the Super Bowl. They're going to right the ship. He said they may not win the division, but he goes, that's a team nobody in the AFC wants to play in the playoffs.
That's true. And the playoffs is a whole new ball game. Like it's different. You can like be terrible all season and barely make it in like wild card and win it all. You've
seen that in baseball a lot too. Wild card teams just go, whoa, the Royals did that in 14. They barely won in extra innings against the A's in a 1-game playoff, and then didn't lose another game until they made it to the World Series. They swept the Angels, they swept the Orioles. I was like, what's happening with this team? They barely made the playoffs.
Yeah, it happens in basketball in March Madness. These like no-name teams somehow make it into the tournament and they go super far.
Yeah,
it happens all the time. There's a different play, I feel like, and a different feeling and vibe to playoffs than there is to regular season. So if they can make it to playoffs.
Yes, agreed. But I would say too, if you're not a sports guy or a person that you've never played sports, when people say that that athletes get into a zone, that's a real thing.
It's
like there's just times where like they can't do anything wrong. And everything they do just happens to work out and they're feeling it and they'll try things because they gain more confidence. So you sometimes get these teams that haven't had a very good year, but they start getting into this zone and the next thing you know, they're taking off. So were you guys happy that the Dodgers won the World Series?
Yes.
I knew you probably would because you're geographically fairly close. Caleb, were you happy?
My dad is a super fan.
Yeah.
Well, that would mean something if I'd had some of your mom's tamales, but I haven't. So
I know.
Sorry, Papa Holly. That's not good enough for me.
Yeah.
The Dodgers have a great team. They spent way too much money on it, I think. They basically bought their team is how I feel. But
I think they're going to buy another championship next year.
Yeah.
I bet they win it again next year.
That would be amazing. Just because this is 2-peat. They can do 3-peat. That would be amazing.
Well, if there's continues to be no salary cap in baseball, someone's going to end up winning.
There's not.
Well, it's because of the East and West Coast teams. They have all the money and they don't want a salary cap. Now, at some level, there's a luxury tax. If you spend over, I don't know what the limit is this year. If you spend over a certain percentage, you get taxed for that money, which means that money now goes back to all the other teams. So if you wanted to, you could spend $1 billion a year on your team, but you're going to start funneling cash to other teams.
Yeah.
But at some level, there's going to have to be a salary cap. The NFL is king for, I think, mainly that reason, because any given year, every team can be competitive. That is not the case in Major League Baseball because it's not a level playing field. So I had just rooted.
Entertaining World Series, though. I mean, it was a fun.
Oh, it was great games, actually.
Oh, it was. Yeah, I don't watch a whole lot of baseball at all.
Me either. I used to, but
the World Series because it is so exciting. Like all of them were so exciting.
Did you stay up for that 18-inning game 2 or whatever it was?
The funny thing is I went to sleep about 10:30 and they were in, I want to say like the 11th inning, and I fell asleep. And I woke up at like 11:45 and it was still on. And I got to watch the end, and them win, the Dodgers.
That's awesome.
In the 18th inning. But yeah, I fell asleep, took a little nap for a minute, and then woke up to them winning.
Yeah, so my wife was like, "I'm gonna go to bed." I was like, "It's like the 7th inning, 8th inning, or whatever it was." I was like, "Gotta be over soon." Like 3 hours later, it's like played another whole ball game.
Yeah.
And then I climb into bed. She's like, "What time is it? I thought you were going to come to bed when the game's over." I was like, "It just ended." It was like
Yeah.
a record 18 innings, but it
Well,
was
it was-
pretty awesome.
Around and play. I think it was
No.
like 8 hours later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
the same day. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then there was some unsung heroes in the bullpen for both teams that came out that people never even heard of that pitched lights out, and it was just cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was actually rooting for the Dodgers for
Mhm.
one reason, probably not a good reason, because I didn't want to see Canada win the World Series.
Why did I feel the same way?
Oh,
I had that in. I was like,
America.
America.
It's almost like what I felt like.
Yeah.
It's funny. That's funny because I'm like, why is Canada in here?
Yeah.
Like, that's so terrible. Sorry, Canadians. But no, it was a good World Series, and like the whole weekend, honestly, was amazing for us, for my family, just because we're like super fans, right? So
Oh,
yeah. So on let's see, we had the Dodgers win. We had Arizona beat the crap
beat
out of
the
Colorado.
tar out of Colorado. I
Like, it was
mean,
bad,
you could have
right?
turned that game off at halftime and not even worried about them coming
Yeah.
back. It was so bad.
We had the Rams win. And then on Monday, this past Monday, our basketball team for Arizona beat number 3 in the nation, Florida, and the Florida Gators. And that was a damn good game.
I didn't. It was not. I couldn't find it locally.
So it was on TNT. So if you had regular cable, you most likely would have got TNT.
Oh, I
But
didn't
if
go
you
down
don't,
there.
like I have all the streaming services and I have HBO. It's on HBO, but
Really?
you have to have the plan that doesn't have the ads. So you have to have their upgraded plan because it includes sports. So I had to, my little brother let me log into his, but to watch most of the games. Yeah, I know. To watch most of the games, I'm going to have to upgrade my plan.
Really?
So I've been seeing more and more of this.
Pisses me off.
Yeah. So the streaming was the anti-cable. Like, this is the fix of the cable getting out of hand. And now people were cutting the cable, that was the saying and all that stuff.
Sweetie.
But now people are starting to go back to cable because
I'm
it's
almost
starting
to do that.
it's starting to get out of hand, right? Like, we were talking about it about every sport. And I think what was it? There's 7 different streaming services that you would have to be subscribed to if you wanted to watch like every content of WWE. I am not paying that much money to watch wrestling. I
crazy.
enjoy it for what it is. I'm not paying $80 a month to watch it. If it's on there and I could see it, great, but I'm still not even going to be able to watch all of them. But NFL's on Amazon. It's on YouTube. It's on Prime. It's on regular TV. Yeah, it's like, what is going on? And
then you have the NFL ticket. But if you have the ticket, the games that are on your local TV, you can't. They don't air them on the ticket.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, you can't.
I did not know that.
Monday Night Football is not on the ticket, and neither is it Sunday Night Football is not, and Thursday.
Really?
Yeah. So you're not getting all the games as you would assume.
Is that why they started doing 2 Monday Night Football games? Is to take another game away from Sunday NFL ticket? I bet it is. I bet it was a money play.
Yeah.
Probably.
It's so ridiculous. Like,
yeah.
And I love sports, and this, like, you're taking that away from me, and that really makes me mad.
People don't believe me when I say this, but in my heart, I believe this is what's going to kill professional sports. Now, it's going to take some time, and I might even be dead by the time that happens. But eventually, people are going to quit caring. The other thing that's going to make that go fast forward is the ticket prices. When you start pricing people out to being able to go to the live event, I don't mean every live event, but when they have no hope to go see it in person, people are going to quit caring as much. And then they're going to realize, well, I missed the game this week. Oh, I missed it again the other week. And it didn't really phase me. I don't really care as much as I thought I cared. And then you quit tuning in. Oh, well, I can save $30 by not having the ESPN app. Oh, I can save $10 by not having the Peacock app.
Yeah.
I think that's what's going to kill it, because as those views start to go down, the advertisers are not going to want to pay as much.
Right.
But who's the one at that level? Who's what level or what group of people are not ever going to take a pay cut?
The players.
The players. But if there becomes a time when there's not enough money to pay the players,
We got a problem.
we got a big problem. Because
And-
I don't.
For a time.
Right. Oh, yeah. Agreed. You can't keep moving the salary. I mean, I don't know what it is this year, but I can remember, and I know I'm old. I can remember when the NFL salary cap reached $100 million. And it's now at like,
It's crazy.
I don't know. Somebody should Google it and tell me.
You got
Actually,
to-
I'm going to do it because I really want to know.
no,
It'll
and
go
that
NBA.
Meg is Koa Pete. He is freaking amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my
Two-
god. But you know-
$279 million salary cap.
oh my gosh.
hmm
Good grief.
It was an increase of $23 million from 2024.
Mm. Yeah,
That's
well, I think that Koa is going to be a one and done, and that really breaks my heart. Yeah, but he's good enough. He is good enough. Like, especially after this season, he is going to be an NBA player through and through. And he's such a humble dude too. I just
Is he a
really-
freshman?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So he didn't transfer in from anywhere?
No, he's from
Okay.
Chandler. No, he's
Oh,
from here in Arizona.
Really?
gotcha.
Yeah. He's such a good kid. Oh, they interviewed him afterwards, and just how, like, you know, they were like, how does it feel to be the best player on the, you know, on the basketball? And he just kind of was like brushed by that, and he was like, I couldn't do it without my team. Like, it was a whole effort. He's just a good guy. But we also have Bradley, which I feel like nobody gives him all the credit. He's good. He's a
Yeah.
good player, and he doesn't get the credit because
His
he-
name came up in the ESPN article I read about the game.
Yeah,
A
did
lot.
it?
Yeah,
Good.
Bradley did. And I didn't really know who he was either, but
Yeah. Well, because Tommy Lloyd, he came out and was like, we're not giving enough credit to Bradley. Like, he's
Yeah.
a good player, and I think he's overlooked all the time. And I think he is too.
it's fair.
He's one of my favorites. I just really enjoy watching him play. So
Yeah.
How's James doing?
he
Is
has
James-
not,
He hasn't played.
no, he didn't play against Florida. I don't know if like in the exhibition games they might have played him. But I was looking for him on the bench, right? And I didn't even see him there.
Is
So
he a
I don't-
freshman?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
he's a freshman. But I'm wondering if they're going to redshirt him because he can't. I mean, we have a stacked team,
hmm
and I can't say that he's better than any of the others. So
Yeah, and if he's not going to see the floor, don't.
LeBron's son doesn't mean you're going to
Yeah.
be, you know, a starter.
Well, it did for one of them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Number one, first round draft choice of the Lakers. I wonder if
Yeah,
that ever haunt
I
them.
think if anything, they might redshirt him this year.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, because I don't think he's as good as the others. I think he's more of a mediocre
It
James.
would be hard to. That team put it to Florida.
Mediocre James. Oh, crap.
Am I the only one that forgot that Florida won the national championship last year?
Yeah, you are. I remember.
I didn't remember.
No,
Yeah.
there's one of the guys on the team on his team, and I can't remember his name right now, but he looks like Cam Newton. He has like
Really?
a ponytail right here. He looks just like him, and he's buff like him. Like,
Huh.
what's his name? Chenny Lou. And he was a real big pivotal.
Chinny
player.
Lou.
Yeah. Chen La Yu. Chen La. I don't know Chenny Lou. I'm gonna know better.
Shout out to Mike D.
My name's Mike D, and I'm about to get money.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, no, that I am so excited for this season. So excited for basketball
Okay.
season.
Me too. I think it'll be interesting. I am very curious to see how hard it's going to be able to follow the Mizzou Tigers, though. If I have to get streaming services, I'm not going to do it. So
Yeah.
I hope to be able to see them on ESPN and maybe Fox or whatever on Saturdays whenever football's over. And but I have a feeling that I'm not going to be able to watch too many games. So I'll root for Arizona. They seem to be on TV more here than Mizzou does. And I think it's because you guys play so many late night games.
Yeah.
It's really the
Big
only
12
thing
now.
happening. Yeah. And you're in the Big 12.
Yeah.
So, because Mizzou's kind of outside the geographical boundaries of the SEC. Like they're out here by themselves, It's helped now that Oklahoma and some of them moving to in Texas. But before it was like they never showed any of Mizzou games because all the SEC was more east. So now maybe it'll be better this year. I don't know.
We'll see.
So, hey, before we do our taste test,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
breaking news. Breaking news. The United States Secretary of Transportation, Sean Duffy, has announced that the United States is set to return to the moon for the first time in 54 years. What do you think about that?
Why?
I didn't say.
I didn't know we had a Secretary of Transportation.
Yeah, that's kind
Yeah.
I'm still shocked over that shit.
Yeah. I don't know what he does. It sure as heck doesn't fix the potholes on our roads, but
Right. But he's
But he gets us to the moon.
he gets us to the moon. That's going to help us.
Are they actually going to get us to the moon?
Well, that's what most of the comments are saying. It was like, what do you mean again?
Again?
What do you mean return to the moon?
Yeah, I don't think it happened. I mean, it could have happened, but all the video and footage that we saw was not real.
Oh,
Stay.
no.
Yeah.
Real.
I just recently saw Russia's pictures and their video footage of them landing on the moon, and it's worse than ours.
Like
Really?
fake? Worse than
Yeah,
ours?
fake. Oh, yeah. Like I don't think anybody's been on the moon yet. If they have, they didn't take video of it because that stuff's fake.
I mean, there was like the footprints of the boot are actually different. The flag was like waving, and there's no
That little spacecraft that's like wrapped in gold tinfoil, that ain't surviving space travel. Like, come on, that wouldn't survive a ride down the interstate. Like, that would blow off. I don't understand.
It's so crazy. Well,
It is.
I hope it happens. Let's see.
All right.
What kind
Well-
of footage we get this time?
We're going to do our taste test now. Are you guys ready?
Let's do it.
Is this carbonated?
Yeah, I don't know. I just shook it up on accident. So I hope
Well, it
it's not.
says to shake up before you drink.
It does
okay.
say that?
Where does it say that?
Mine says shake well before drinking, but I thought it was carbonated. I guess not.
Obviously not, Caleb. It
Well,
can't be. We're shaking.
Trying to make a mess.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't say that though.
Oh, great. Now
It
it's
doesn't say
gonna
like above
explode.
the fluid ounces. It doesn't say it there.
Yeah. All right, so
Mine
we got to
ain't
tell
glasses.
everybody what we have. These drinks we got while Josh was here in Arizona, and mine is white grape juice with nata de coco.
Yeah,
What did you just
No
say?
idea what that means.
Nana de
Does
coco?
yours say with nata de coco?
Yeah. Oh, this is mine. Mine's
Maybe.
mango.
I can't.
Mango, Josh has pineapple with nata de
Yeah,
coco.
Nana de coco, whatever that is.
Is that the chunks?
That's the chunks. So I got some weird white chunks floating in mine. If you guys,
Yeah.
I got
Same
floating.
here.
oh, there we go. You kind of see it.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
you guys' chunks are just as bad.
Yeah. So, and the other thing that scares us because we
Yeah.
put this off for a while was we checked the expiration date, and it doesn't expire for like 15 more years. all right. This is next year, but the expiration date's pretty far out there.
It is pretty far out there.
So I have pineapple. What do you have, Caleb?
Mango.
And I
Mango.
have white grape.
Are you?
Oh,
So it didn't
mine
explode?
smells so good though. No, it didn't explode, Caleb.
Okay,
No, mine
that's
didn't
good.
either.
In all honesty, it's the floaties for me that I know I'm not gonna like.
The texture. Yeah,
Are we chugging?
We're chugging.
How
We
far
are?
are we drinking?
I mean,
Whole
I'm
thing?
not gonna like chug.
Below the label.
Holly, every time you back out of the chug
I
contest.
know. I don't chug.
All right, we got to get below this part of the label.
The chunks. Ugh.
Arr. Okay, this
All right.
part of the label on the backside.
Yeah,
Got
on the
it.
backside. Cheers. Mm.
Mm.
Not the chunks.
But John said, mate, that back.
The chunks ain't it.
It tastes
Yeah,
like what
the flavor's
suntan
good. The chunks
lotion
bad.
smells like. Can I filter the
mine-
chunks with my
mine
teeth?
actually- mine tastes good. It's the chunks that I
Mm-hmm.
filtered the chunks out of my teeth.
I can't.
What? Ugh, the chunks are. Mm.
So the drink itself, it's overpowered with coconut, by the way. Mine is. I don't know about your guys's.
No, I don't know what
Can't
these.
chug it.
slimy-
No, you
Mine-
can't chug it. You'll choke.
Yeah.
You'll
Yeah,
die.
I'm not a fan. If they didn't have the chunks, then maybe I'll use a little strainer. It's pretty delish.
Oh,
Yeah,
not
the
mine.
flavor's great, but the chunks suck.
Does your guys' not smell like suntan lotion?
No, mine is
Mine's
delicious.
good.
That's what mine smells like. That's all I can think of. And then chunks of stuff are hitting me, and I'm like, no, I'm out.
It's
That's
you know what? It reminds me of that boba tea. You know those
That's
balls, Ugh,
Yeah,
and they're
that's about that.
it's slimy. Like, have you tried to chew one of the chunks? Try to chew
No.
one of the chunks.
No.
and this.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Here's
did.
the chunk.
I wasn't gonna swallow it whole.
I feel like my chunks don't taste like anything.
Well, they definitely don't have the texture of coconut.
Mm-mm.
They're harder than I thought. I thought they'd be jelly. But they're
Me
kinda-
too.
They're slimy though.
Yeah.
they're slimy.
Yeah, I don't know what my chunks are.
I-
They're not. They don't even taste like coconut.
No, but mine seriously does
I think I'm over it now.
smell exactly like suntan lotion
Maybe
or
yours.
sunblock or
Yeah.
whatever it's
Maybe
called.
yours is expired because mine, like, it
Well, yours
even
is coconut,
smells
right?
good. Pineapple. His is
Pineapple.
Oh, it's pineapple.
You know, it smells like his what's that fruity drink that people drink on the beach all the time? Pina colada. That's what it smells like.
Oh,
But I think pina coladas smell like
Yeah, something.
suntan lotion too.
I like pina coladas.
I'm not a big fan, but
Oh, I love them.
give me a margarita any day of the week.
Mm.
All right. So anything else you guys want to talk about? InterLink Space is
Well,
getting ready to kick off.
Oh, they are. Yes. we
Yeah,
need-
I didn't make it to the label, so I suck. Sorry, guys.
I made it to
Kinda.
the. I actually did. Look,
Yeah.
barely, but I did.
Barely.
Can't be the wussy one.
You are such the wussy.
Don't choke on it.
Well,
I'm gonna die.
he is going to be the wussy.
Like 5 chunks like flew in my mouth, and
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. You're supposed to go like this and drink, and then it like filters. That's what I, do.
I
And
guess
then
I need more skills. I don't know.
Well,
All right. Well, we'll end this thing. I think we're gonna be back on next week, right?
As long as
It's
you're
not a
in
holiday.
no. That reminds me. I have so on Wednesday and Thursday of next week, I have a whole Google conference for 2 days, and it's till 6:00 every day.
Okay.
Really?
So
So
we'll be
I-
back on the 20th.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna go every other week till we get to December, probably, because the next one will be Thanksgiving. So
Well, you said we'll be back the 20th.
yeah, we'll be back on the 20th,
Josh's
and then
birthday.
Oh yeah.
oh, it is
This
Yeah.
was
what?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're
I
pointing
guess
at you.
we'll play this week by ear, but let's just go ahead and say it's probably not going to happen.
So no promises, people. Meg, don't get mad at us.
Yeah, stupid work comes in. However, I'm really excited to like get with the Google people and talk to them and hopefully get a job with
Do you
them.
ever worry that you're gonna get fired because you say stupid work a lot?
No,
Okay,
It's just
I
facts.
mean, I can't.
can't get fired for the truth.
You can't fire me for the truth. Dang it! I mean, yeah, it's stupid. So yeah, I don't know. I can't say it's wonderful.
True. Well, you can say it.
Being honest, I'm gonna get fired for my honesty.
You'll
Yeah.
sue them then, and then you'll be rich. You'll never have to work again.
Yeah, there you
All
go.
right. Well, guys, go check out InterLink Space. Thanks for joining us. Have a great week, and God bless.
Be kind.
5,
Wrong button.
I'm Caleb. Please like and subscribe.